It's a new one. It's a new one. I like it. Ooh.
Nothing crazy. You know.
This
You
is
know how
smooth.
it goes. It's pretty repetitive. I didn't do too much with it.
Hey, you had what? How long? But it's cool though. It's cool. Holy cow!
What can I say?
He made that beat just for you, bro.
I
Just for
did.
you.
Beautiful.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice.
All
Clean with it, Sam. Clean with it. But you know what it is. Welcome back, people. Welcome back to Room 101. Chilling with Last Note. Boys, say what's up.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
How's it going?
We have a special guest with here today. His name is Jeddy.
What's your name?
Jeddy Beeson, guys. Thanks
Hey.
for having me on.
Hey.
Is that your full name?
No, first name's Heber.
Heber?
Heber Jeddy Beeson, yeah.
Like Heber City?
Yeah, like Heber City, yeah.
Wow. Heber Jeddy Benson?
Beeson.
Gosh
Beeson.
dang it, dude. He said it like
Hey,
3
you're
times.
Can you
Close.
say it like 4 more times?
Oh my
So you go
gosh.
by your middle name?
Yeah, I go by Jeddy, yeah.
Dude, so jealous.
It's
Dude, I know.
nice. It's a good name, dude.
It
It's
is a
fun.
good name, bro.
It's iconic.
It is iconic. It's fun. It's fun.
Josh really wants to go by his middle name. Josh,
No,
tell me
I
your middle
would
name.
have loved to go by a middle name, but mine is not one to be used.
It's Osama, so.
yeah. You can imagine
Osama.
how I was throughout middle school. No, it's not. It's not Osama. My middle name is Yodiel.
Wow.
Yeah, I try to say that. I still can't say it.
Yoda
Yo, Lear.
Yodiel.
Yoda Deer.
Yoda. That's cool, man. That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Will I ever go by it? No. Not unless I'm in Mexico.
Interesting.
But it's funny because when I was saying my middle name in Peru, so many of them still couldn't say it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it Mexican or is it
Well, it's Spanish.
not? Okay, so do they have different names? Because you're half Mexican,
Half Puerto Rican. Yeah.
Are there large distinct differences between the two in terms of names and?
So you're Puerto Rican.
Well, names, no, because it wouldn't matter where you are for the names. But obviously, like, small words are different, but it's still the same thing.
Interesting.
Like, for example,
yeah.
straw, like, normal, I guess, regular Spanish, even here in Mexico, it's popote. But in
Popote.
Puerto Rico and then some other places, they say sobote. Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
Or something like that. But no, yeah. Or ice cream. I'm used to saying helado. Most places are. But Puerto Rico and other places, they say mantecado.
Montecado.
It's
like-
small things like that, but names shouldn't be a
It's
big
like Tongan
problem.
and Samoan. And we say Balangi, and they say Balangi. So
Yeah,
it's
really?
pretty cool.
Really? I've heard it from both sides.
But anyways, Jeddy,
Why are
Guys.
you here?
Demand.
why are you on the couch right now?
Is that why are you
It's
drinking
good to
our
be here.
water?
It's good to be here, guys. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be on this podcast. Let me
Dude,
tell you.
Have you even watched it?
I haven't.
But he subscribed. He just
He
subscribed.
just subscribed.
Let's go.
I was the 160, the magic number.
It was. Now our next magic number has got to be 200.
200. Oh, what's that?
Or
So-
180.
So you just need to tell all your friends.
Yeah, hopefully this helps.
Oh, it will. I mean, I already know you got clout, bro.
The cloud. Like iCloud, or are you saying cloud?
No, you got clout.
You
Oh,
got
clout.
clout.
Yeah.
That means because you got like a lot of Instagram followers and
Nah.
No,
nah.
bet. You know a lot of people.
Back in the day, I had a lot.
Did you go hard on Instagram?
I used to go hard on Instagram. I did. I used to have a lot.
like
Dang.
like a lot of posts and everything. Like you used to post every day. and
Yeah,
stuff,
and
or-
like followers and likes and all that.
What changed? Why did you leave that life behind, huh?
yeah, what changed?
Well,
on
I mean, honestly, it was just kind of wasted time.
Mm.
It kind of starts to control you after a while. Like you post a picture and then, like, you keep checking your phone, like how many likes.
Mhm.
But after a while, it kind of starts to mess with your head, you know.
You're like, why haven't anybody liked it yet? type of thing.
So
Yeah.
did you start on Instagram because you liked the art of it, like taking pictures and stuff, or because you like interact with people, or what?
I think both. But I remember, I I created an account when I was like, I don't know, I think I was like 15, and it was just like super fun because like obviously you know you got athletes on there,
Yeah.
you know, LeBron, Odell Beckham,
Everybody.
you know, John Mayer, all these people I love.
Oh, John Mayer. We'll get into that later.
Oh yeah. But yeah, all these people on there, and so you know you go on to see them, it's fun. But then you know you start posting stuff, and I honestly think everyone kind of gets. Well, first off, I think everyone's like, just kind of, like greedy with social media a little bit, you know.
Facts.
And I think they're all kind of like worried about their self-image. Like even I was, you know. I think everyone is. They all get to that point with social media.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's why we keep doing what we do, because we have no followers right now. So we just do it because we like to do
the
it.
best.
Exactly.
It's the best.
No one can cancel us.
Yeah, we can't get canceled. We're
Not
too
yet.
we're too small.
Not yet.
Average.
Yes.
An
So-
example of what we can.
This guy. So, Jeddy, where you from?
Born in Provo, Utah, raised in Orem.
Down
So
the
right
street.
here.
So, Provo, Utah. So, Provo, Utah.
Yeah,
It's so
Yeah.
crazy how they're just like, I never even know when I get into Orem sometimes.
Yeah,
that's true.
it's kind of tricky. It's just
That's
like
tricky.
a hill. Literally, it's just a hill.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, there's just a little hill that just divides everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do we know you?
I think we went to church together once.
Just one time? Just once?
Just once.
Once we went to church.
We met at church.
Man, we go way back. Me and Sam go way
We
back.
go way back.
Oh, you know Sam. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Why are you
Yeah.
being so fake?
Wow, that's interesting.
Wow, interesting.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, me and Sam go way back. He's the man.
Dude, yeah, we were companions
Comps.
for like 3 months.
We were, and that's a long time if you think about it.
24/7.
Yeah, and it was
Together.
fun. Fun area too. Missoula, Montana.
Shout out.
Shout out Missoula.
Hopefully I don't know if there's probably nobody. But hey, if you're
All
from
those-
Missoula.
All those Missoulians, like half the subscribers. Huh?
Yeah.
Sure, definitely.
Dude, the Wright family is just watching us right
Oh,
now. Yo.
right, family. Shout out. To
Shout
them.
out.
Dang. Missed that,
I
man.
know, dude. We got that. So there's a family, the family we just talked about. We got like Polaroids on their fridge of us, like before you left. Remember?
Yeah.
We gave them a Polaroid of Jeddy holding. What were you holding? Is it the little figure we had in our car?
I think so.
We had like a little figure that. Oh, there's so much story. A little toy like figure thing
Hmm.
that he took from a house that we were just like throwing stuff away.
Yeah.
Right? Is that where you got
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And then we taped it to our dashboard. What did you name it?
I can't remember. Hans? Was it Hans?
I don't know if it was Hans.
Christopher?
It was a long name, and you had like Junior in there or something.
Oh yeah. I can't remember.
I don't remember. But
It was like like those toys, the children's toys, and there's a circle on the bottom so you can put them on things, kind of like a big Lego almost.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I forget what it's called.
Like a little
Playmobil.
circle.
Playmobil.
yeah.
One of those guys.
Yeah, yeah. And you named it, and then we,
Yeah.
in the most ghetto way possible, took some tape and put it on our dashboard in our car, and it just was there. And
That's
like
awesome.
it never. And then after you left, we kept it there. For the
Really?
for the one transfer I was there, and then I left, and I don't know what happened,
It's dead.
but no, we had a time.
I heard he got his TV taken away.
Dude, we had so much fun. Family life. How many siblings? Do you have a dad?
You obviously. Do you have a mom?
I think you probably know this from the one video we made
Yeah.
back in Montana.
We made a video all about
Yeah.
basically your upbringing in a way.
Yeah. I got one brother, Brodeen.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
The best
Brody.
bowler.
The legend, the
Whoa,
best bowler.
he
Yeah.
is
Best bowler I've ever
crazy.
seen.
The master bowler.
We need to talk about that bowling scene. We need to.
We do.
We will get
We
to
need to
it.
get him on here too.
But yeah,
Sometime.
me and Brodeen, we're pretty close.
You're twins, aren't you?
No, so we're Irish twins. So we're 10 and a half months apart. which is crazy.
That's
I'm not going to
insane.
go into that.
Yeah,
won't go into that.
dude. Doing the math. Yeah.
The math in my head. Yeah. Shout out to my mom. Mom, you're
Mom,
amazing.
You worked hard.
Yeah. But yeah,
I gotta time it right.
I know. See, the timing's everything.
I'm pregnant again. We just had a kid.
Poor dad. Yeah.
Dude.
Your dad's like, oh, not again.
It's like, all right, now it'll take just a couple years to decide to have another son. Your mom comes in, I'm pregnant.
He's like, wait, who's older, you or him?
He is.
Huh. He's like, Hody Brody. Like, for real?
So the crazy thing is that we're both 22 right now,
That's so
which is
weird.
weird. It's so crazy. Yeah, we're both 22.
That's crazy.
When's your birthday?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
September 15th,
Oh, snap.
When's his birthday?
October 22nd.
Dude,
That's crazy.
Our birthday's less than a week apart.
I know. What day is yours again?
The 21st.
21st. Yeah.
I totally forgot. I'm so
Wow.
bad at remembering people's birthdays.
I am too. Terrible. I woke up on my birthday and I forgot it was my birthday.
Dude, I mostly forgot it was my birthday till the day of.
Yeah.
They kept telling me, like they would mention, hey, your birthday's coming. I'm like, oh yeah, it
You're
is.
like, oh dang.
He was more worried about a concert than it was his birthday.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if I was in his shoes, I would be too.
He would.
Like, if
Yeah.
there's something super, like, what's the word? Just exciting that you've been waiting for about a year, pretty much, right?
Yeah. It
Then
was a while.
my goal would be on that, not much the day that I'm born.
Yeah. 21 Pilots, right?
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Went to 21 Pilots concert before you turned 22.
Two. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
that almost
cool.
worked.
Yeah, you were 21 though when you went.
No,
Weren't
I
you?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it was the next day.
Oh,
Dang,
whoa.
that's cool.
So I got this expensive hoodie.
I like that.
Rest
The
in
tie
peace.
dye is cool. I like that.
I know it's
Fresh.
nice
That
tie
tie
dye.
dye's sick.
It's fresh.
I know.
Arby's.
Eat fresh.
Arby's.
Or that's Subway.
We have the meat.
Subway's
yeah.
eat-
Subway,
Subway's
eat fresh. Arby's, eat fresh.
Subway's got the meats.
Anyways, what do you like to do? What do you do? Because I feel like you're
Man.
super adventurous. You're super, like, always doing something.
Yeah, always. Man, music. I'm
Okay.
getting big into music right now.
Ooh.
I've been writing
Oh.
songs.
Ooh, you got into songwriting.
Yeah, I've been writing songs on guitar actually.
Mm.
So, and everyone's asking me like, "Oh, play me a song," and I'm like, I gotta wait.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to play a song and then, have it out there because I want it to be a big surprise. I want everyone to be like, "Whoa!" Like, he really just dropped like 10 songs.
Dude,
on this
that's
album.
the way to go.
Yeah. So I do have an album coming soon.
Are you for real?
Yeah. So I'm probably like halfway done right now.
Dude, that's sick. Do you who are you just doing it self-produced or whatever? Or?
I got a buddy who's helping me, but yeah, I'm just guitar and vocals and giving it my best shot. So we'll see.
Dude, that's sick, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know because I always knew you jam on the guitar like crazy,
Yeah.
but I didn't know you were like really getting into it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
that's
like
sick.
it's like what I do now. It's like my thing. So like I'll wake up in the morning, like write a song, and then before I go to bed, I write a song. So I've written like probably like 45 songs this month.
Wow. So you're doing every day?
Yeah, I try to
basically.
write one every day, but then
That's a good practice.
yeah, it's just a practice, and then obviously I take time on the ones I'm really trying to write.
Mhm.
Trying to get them good. So
That's sick.
it's fun. It's so fun.
That's
I love
so
it.
dope. That is cool. The writing a song every day is such a powerful way of practicing.
Totally.
Like I've watched a video of Ed Sheeran talking about it, about like he compared it to a dirty sink and like that or a faucet that hasn't been turned on in forever, and you finally turn it on, and then a whole bunch of muck and crap comes out, and then you wait a while, and then it starts to get clearer, and then it's clear water, and that's like songwriting. It's like
Absolutely, yeah.
the first batch or whatever. If you keep going, they're just gonna suck. But the important part is you finish it, move on to the next, and then by the time it'll be the clear water, you get the good stuff.
Absolutely, I love it.
That's
Ed
sick.
Sheeran, my man.
I know, dude. Ed Sheeran's a legend. So you're a big John May. I almost said John Legend.
No, you're good.
John Mayer fan.
Yeah. Love John Mayer, dude.
Number
Love him.
one.
Number one for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that I didn't start listening to him until my senior year of
Really?
high school.
Dang.
I didn't know who he was.
Dang.
I remember one time I was in the car and it was an intro to Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. You know the guitar.
Yeah.
Dun-dun,
Yeah.
dun-dun-dun. Yeah. I heard that and I was like, I was in the back seat and I remember I like tried to look up, like I look at the the radio and see what it said,
Mm-hmm.
and it said Dancing in a Burning Room, like because it kind of rotates.
Yeah, it
Slow
just
Dancing
like
in a
goes by.
It said Dancing in a Burning Room. I was like, what the John Mayer, and I'm like, oh, I think he sings Waiting on the World to Change, because I knew that song. Everyone knows that.
Yeah,
song.
it's like his most well-known song.
Exactly. And so I went home, looked it up, and that song, dude, just like flipped a switch in my head. I was like, wow, like the guitar, just the lyrics. I mean, Slow Dancing in a Burning Room, like that's deep,
It's
man.
poetic.
It's poetic. It is like
so
that's
sick.
how it feels sometimes, It's crazy.
Yeah.
And so it hit me. I was like, wow, that's powerful. So it kind of that's what like sparked my love for Mr. Mayer. So
He's one of the best in the business in terms of songwriting
he is.
and playing the guitar.
He is, yeah.
He's got to be at least what you say top 3 of best guitar players of all time.
Man, I want to say that. I might get shot if I say that.
Okay, what about top 5?
I put him in my top 500%.
He's got to be in top 5.
He's amazing.
He's insane.
Yeah. I mean, and you think of the inspiration he takes from, B.B. King, blues legend.
B.B. King.
Or you got, Jimi Hendrix or Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan was like his go-to.
Really?
Like, yeah, like when he was in high school, he had a cassette player and a Stevie Ray Vaughan cassette, and he'd play it and listen to it all day. And that's like what like started it for him. But yeah, legends.
That's so sick, dude. That's dope. Okay, so we'll get more into your music in a little bit, probably.
Oh yeah.
Because this is news. We've known each other a while.
Yeah.
This is news to me. Like I didn't know he was working on music. Like that's sick. And we got
awesome.
we got guitars in the back. Might have to have you
Oh man.
at least just mess around for a
And play
bit.
something.
Yeah.
And then if you do it, that means 2 bars to do it too.
Yeah, because I
Hey.
suck.
He doesn't, bro, he doesn't suck. He doesn't suck. That's cool, man. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us today. Let's get into the.
Oh, sweet. We're getting
Some
into this. So, we got some questions from the people. We got some questions from the fans. They've blown this our way. So, the first question is how to be yourself in social interactions. How do y'all? Let's paint a scenario. Let's paint it.
Okay.
So, we're at a YSA activity.
Okay, a whole bunch of young people our age. Okay.
Yes, a whole bunch of young people our age.
Okay.
I don't know what activity it is, but we're just there.
Okay. A social environment where
Social
everyone's talking.
environment.
Right?
So we can paint it another way. We're at a bar. No, I'm kidding.
We're at a bar
I
just
feel like it's
chilling.
easier in a bar.
Okay, it's easier in the bar.
That's
Yeah.
what I would think.
A lot of people, music playing, sometimes karaoke.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
you want to paint the? No, you have to make it hard. You have to make it hard. All right. So we're at a YSA activity. We're at the what's that Provo place we went to?
The beach.
The beach,
resort.
Provo Beach. Went to Provo Beach.
My dad looking at us. He's from Provo. He knows
Yeah,
all the spots,
I
bro.
He knows already. Provo Beach.
Yeah, okay.
There's a big activity, a steak activity actually.
Yeah,
Everyone's doing their activity. There's pizza there, people there.
sounds familiar.
Yep. Okay.
So
Okay.
how do you be
Okay.
yourself in that type of situation?
Man, that took you forever to paint that picture.
He had to mix the colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just got done bowling. So how do you do that too?
Okay, well, so being yourself, I think, is like the biggest focus in this thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's not just talking to people, but really like being authentic in your interactions, which I think you're good at, if I do
Thanks,
say so
man.
myself. So that's why we want to pick your brain Because
yeah.
dude, you walk around and it's not just that people know you, they like know you or know of you.
They love you.
And it's like, it's because it's Jeddy. Like,
Yeah.
that's... So how you yourself around people?
How
Like,
do all the honeys know you like that, dude?
oh my gosh.
They're like, oh, Jeddy? Yeah, I know that guy. I know Jeddy. I was like, oh, you know
This guy.
Jeddy. Oh, my God.
This guy. No, I appreciate that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was thinking about this question because you sent it to me earlier today, but I think personally, the way that you're yourself in social interactions or even anything is if you know yourself. For me personally. So like when I actually know who I am, I can show up to something and not think twice about what I look like, what I'm wearing, what I'm saying, who I'm talking to, because I just know myself. I know what I'm packing, you know what I mean? And so
Bike going by. Okay, keep going.
yeah, so I think the way you're yourself is just like by being yourself but understanding who you are.
Knowing who you are.
Because
that would like give you confidence, I feel like. You know yourself,
Absolutely.
that's what confidence is. Like, I know who I am. Like, I don't know. There's like an acceptance about like knowing yourself. It's like,
Yeah.
I accept who I am.
So,
Totally.
so it's like knowing yourself and actually, loving yourself type of thing. Like, you know who you are and you're proud to be who you are. There you go. That's what I'm trying to
Which is something that I think
yeah.
majority people our age don't know yet.
It's true.
So like how have you reached that point, or at least made progress towards that point of knowing yourself? What like helped you do that?
Man, well, honestly, obviously the mission. The mission is huge, man. Like,
For real.
you leave, like, in the MTC, you leave and you're just no one. You feel like no one. In the MTC, you feel lost. You feel scared. You really don't know who you are. And, by the end of your mission, you're just someone totally different. Obviously, if you let the Lord help with that, if you do your part, the Lord does his part. But I think the mission, it was such a big one for me. Obviously for everyone, And then outside of the mission, I think just like really, like I said before, like pondering about who I am and then doing things that I like to do with purpose. So when I sit down and write a song, yeah, I'm writing it for people, but I'm also writing it for myself.
Yeah.
Personal experiences or the way I'm feeling that day.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that it bleeds through in other songwriters. You look at anyone, all these bands, when they write a song, it's because they're in a certain season as a band. Or, when a music artist writes something, he's going through something hard. Or when it's an upbeat song, that season of his life, he's dating someone, he's, life is good. And so it's like there's seasons to everything.
Yeah.
And so I think like doing things with purpose like helps create that, and like create like what you're working for.
Oh, that's so true. That was deep.
Yeah. Deep.
Dang, dude.
Man.
Dude,
It's
that's
getting deep
so
on the
real.
podcast.
That's so
Yeah.
real. Like, no, because at least for myself, the mission helped a lot. Like, to know myself, to know not only who I am, but who I want to become.
Sure, yeah.
And I think it's important to understand who you are and who you want to become. And you can't really be extreme on one side or the other. People who have an idea of who they want to become or think they have an idea, they end up being fake if that's their entire focus.
Totally, yeah.
And then if you're stuck on this is who I am and it's because of who I am and I'm not going to change, it's who I am, then there's like no progress in that.
Yeah, no progress at all.
So it's like you got to have the vision, but you got to understand where you're at. And that's who you are as a whole, I feel like. And that's, like you said, in like songwriting, it's so like transparent that way.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's crazy.
Absolutely. There's a story that a elder in the mission told it to me. He was a good friend of mine. It's like, and a lot of people know this story, but it always reminds me of like improving ourselves and like how things take time, even if you don't realize in the moment that you're getting better. You are, because there's a story, and this older man says to this kid, hey, go fill this up and bring it back to me. Go to the river, fill this up, bring it back to me. And it's just like this dirty like dish with like holes in the bottom of it. There's nothing inside, but it's really dirty. And he's like, that can't hold water. He's like, just go. So he goes down, dips it in the river, runs back to him. By the time he gets there, all the water's gone. And he says, go back and do it again. There's no water in there. Goes back, does it. He ends up doing this like 3-4 times. And, at the fifth time, he comes back and, it's not holding any water. There's nothing in it. He goes, but look how clean it is. Spotless. Right? And that's deep.
That's
so
super deep.
So I heard that story and I was like, dang, like, when we're working for something, in the moment, you might feel like nothing's happening. But then over time, you look back and you're like, whoa, like, look how far I came. Or look how clean I am now, stuff like that. It's crazy.
That's so true.
Dang.
So true. Time flies when you're having fun, bro.
I know. Yeah,
What did you say? Time flies when you. Time flies when you're a piece of crap.
Yeah. Time flies when you're a piece of crap. Dude.
Yeah.
That's the quote. That's the best quote out there.
Dude, where did you get that quote again?
The Bible.
I think someone told it to me.
I thought it was like someone from your other mission.
Yeah.
Who?
Ah, man, who was it?
Episode.
Someone, but that's such a funny quote.
So funny,
It's
dude.
so good, dude. Like, you can't beat that. Can't beat it.
Okay, so you served your mission because we served when we were in Montana.
Yeah.
You didn't start there.
I didn't. Yeah.
Where did you start?
So, do you want like the story, like the whole story of it?
Give us a story.
You do.
All right. So, open my mission call. New Zealand Wellington mission.
Oh, snaps.
Sick mission, right?
Yeah,
like
bro.
that's the dream right there. Like
Beautiful.
Made it to
beautiful.
Big Zealand.
So I opened that, so excited. So I opened my call. 3 months later, I was going to go to the MTC. So I get to the MTC, and obviously it flies by. The time before you leave just goes so fast, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
The time comes, I get in the MTC. I don't have my visa yet because I sent it in, and it takes forever. They're like, oh, you should be good. Like, it'll come. I'm like, all right, whatever. So, like, a week goes by in the MTC. I was only supposed to be there for 3 weeks. And then another week goes by. No visa. So I'm 2 weeks in. And I'm, like, checking every day. I'm like, hey, like, is my visa here? Like, where is it? Like, I want to go to New Zealand so bad. And, like, the next day, they're like, hey, so you just received another mission call. Come pick it up.
Dang.
Temporary, right?
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
my visa comes. So it's a
Yeah.
temporary call. So I go with my companion. We pick it up. And I'm like, dang, I never thought I opened another mission call again.
Yeah.
So I rip it open. And Oakland, San Francisco mission, California.
Ooh.
Oh, that's where my
Cali.
sister's serving right now.
Really?
That's the mission, yeah.
That's awesome. It's a good mission.
Oh, yeah, she loves it. She's in the visitor center. That's her mission.
Oh, fun. That's so cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so anyway, that's pretty too. That visitor center is nice. It's awesome. So open that, and I'm like, okay, this is good. I like this. So I'm there for another week, and then I fly to Oakland, and I'm there for 6 weeks. One transfer is it, but it was so fun. So I was in California for 6 weeks. Then my visa obviously comes, go to New Zealand. And there for like 10 and a half months, loving it. Like South Island, I'm serving on the South Island. Like I actually started in the north in a little town called Wanganui.
Yeah.
He knows New Zealand a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, you do? Huh? Yeah. Wanganui, started there. Then flew down south to Oamaru.
You went to Oamaru?
Yeah.
No freaking
My
way.
my favorite area.
You
man.
went to Oamaru?
My favorite area.
Hold on. Wait, Oamaru. Dude, my sister lives in Oamaru.
No way.
Yeah.
Who?
Kalfana. The last name's Kalfana.
No way. That's your sister.
Do you know her?
You know her?
Oh, like so good.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Stop lying,
Bro.
I do so
You
good.
know my sister.
Oh, I know all the Kalfanas in New Zealand.
You no, you don't.
And Oamaru, like
you have a-
What?
all of them. Like
Bro, shut up.
I swear, like we're like this.
No, bro, you're playing with me.
I'm
bro.
not playing
You're
with you.
playing with me, bro.
I'm dead serious.
Do you have
No
photos?
freaking way.
Alla?
You know
All of my
That's what you
boys.
gonna talk about.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
up?
yeah.
Wait. Allah used to live here, right?
Yeah, he-
Yeah.
I used to go to class with him.
What?
Alla's like we hung out like all the time. dude. Yeah, he's my boy.
You serious?
There's
Thank
the
you,
red.
thank you for the.
That's crazy.
Sorry for
No,
the
no.
listeners. There's peeking. I'm sorry. He got really excited.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
Wait,
dude.
you said New Zealand, and then he's like South Island. Then you said Oamaru. I was like, give me a second.
Yeah,
You know? Whoa.
yeah.
Gee,
They're
what the-
awesome.
What the? When did you serve?
I was there in 2019.
2019. Dude, that's when Allah was working on his papers.
Yeah, I was there. I was there with
What?
them working on them. Yeah,
What?
so fun.
That is crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Dude, that's crazy.
What the heck?
Yeah, so that's nuts.
What the heck? Wait. Whoa. What? Whoa. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, you good?
He's getting dizzy.
Oh snaps! I was there 2018, but
Oh, really?
yeah, it doesn't really matter. But
You were there
Dang.
almost every year.
yeah, it was. Every
Yeah.
graduation. Every
Yeah.
graduation.
Every
Because
graduation.
I'm gonna be in fake Zealand.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the oldest sister in my family.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that place has my heart, dude. They got my heart, man. They're
What
awesome.
the heck?
Awesome.
crazy.
Small world. Sorry for the listeners. The speaking is
The
amazing.
listeners.
I'm just
For those of you who are just listening.
Yeah, for those of you just tuning in.
Yeah. Sorry for your audio system.
Dang. Shout out to the Kafana family. You already
Yeah,
know.
man.
Shout out.
Hey yo, shout out.
Shout
We got a
out.
missionary right here. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Bro, that is
Much love.
insane, bro. Small world, bro. Small
Crazy,
world.
it's crazy.
Holy.
So you spent 10 months there.
Yeah, 10 and a half months. So yeah, after
That's a good
Oamaru,
time.
I went up to like Wellington, and then I was in like the Hutt Valley, if you know what that is.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I came home, obviously because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Home for 3 months. My time didn't stop,
That's
so my mission time just kept going.
kept going. Yeah.
They didn't stop it. Wow.
Yeah, he went home.
They stopped it.
They extended it.
Yeah, but then
That's
yeah,
right.
then I got another mission call, my reassignment, because I can't go back to New Zealand because they're strict,
Mhm.
strict
Yeah,
country
no,
with
they
that
were-
stuff,
they were, yeah.
health protocols and stuff. But anyway, so I opened it, and it was to Calgary, Canada, my reassignment.
What the?
Dang, man.
Canada. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Funny enough, the mission president there is from New Zealand, and I was like, no way. I was excited to go. Then a week before I go to Canada, their borders close. So I'm
That's
like, no
right.
way. I'm about to open my 4th mission call.
That's
That's
crazy.
that's wild.
So I open it, Billings, Montana.
Hey.
And then at that point, I was like, come what may and love it. Though I walked through the shadow of death. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, went to Montana. Loved it. There for 11 months on the dot.
Was it really
On the
like
dot,
exact?
exactly 11 months
Wow.
from getting on the plane, going there to coming home. Wow. Served with Sam.
Yes, sir.
Made a lot of good connections. It was fun. So that's it. Crazy.
That's so crazy. Travel the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. Dude, that's what's up.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's so
4
cool.
mission calls.
Dang.
Yeah, so it was fun.
That's cool. So what? Moving on a little bit. What got you into music? Because we're gonna be talking about the creative process, I think we're gonna dive into maybe your songwriting and your all that. But what made you want to do music?
I think, I mean, I wrote a few songs before my mission. I wrote a few. And I remember, like, before my mission, writing songs was just like, it was just kind of like something I did, like, kind of as a joke almost. Like, just kind of for fun. Like, just sit down and write. And then it was on my mission that I kind of realized how the world works and how life works and how, you know, eventually starting a family and, you know, progression and, you know, plan of salvation, atonement, all those things. And I realized you got all these music artists in the world, right? All these big artists, they're all writing about things and about experiences. And a lot of the times when you hear it, they're writing about something that has happened to them or how their life is going, right? Yeah. I mean, you look at rap, for instance. Rappers, they rap about money and drugs and sex because that's their life.
That's where they came from, the streets.
That's where they came from.
Yeah.
And then you got people, and then you got people who, you know, write about, you know, family or like love, like they go through a relationship and they have all these things happen, maybe a little more better off. But like everyone is writing about personal experiences. And so I came home from my mission and I'm like, I want to write music. Like I want to do it. And I've always been like big into poetry. A lot of people don't know that.
Really?
But I love poetry.
Dude, I love poetry.
It's awesome.
I love poetry and I love Shakespeare.
Shakespeare's legendary.
I'm like into Shakespeare.
Yeah, legend. Yeah, so I'm like, I want to write music. And so I'm like thinking about all these big music artists and obviously what they sing about and what they write about. And then I thought about my life. You know, what do I have? Well, I got family. I got friends. I got the gospel of Jesus Christ. And 99.9% of those big artists don't have the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so I'm like, well, why not, you know, sing about, you know, God or things that make me happy? You know, it's my life. Their life is, you know, drugs and money. Some of these rappers or, you know, other artists, they have their things. But I'm like, dude, like, this is my life, man. Like, you got to rep what you're doing, where you're from. Yeah. So in a lot of my music, I'm trying to incorporate, you know, like good, upbeat, positive lyrics. You know, like talking about, you know, it could be anything like the sun shining, you know, or, you know, when I was having a hard time, you know, in one of my songs, Sneak Peek, no one's heard this. Oh, say less. And one of my songs, like, I say, I think the sun took its time to put some light on me. Ooh. Because, you know, because, like, in that time, it felt like that, you know, it felt like, oh, like, there's no light coming down on me right now, you know? And so I just try to incorporate that into music, you know, what I'm doing, like, how I'm living, you know? And I think how you live reflects obviously how you act, but also how you write music. So
that's crazy. That's good. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes, I don't know, like we make music, like we're a band.
Yeah. You guys are awesome too, by the way.
We're working on a lot. Same thing. But I feel like sometimes we run in, at least we've had talks. We've probably had talks about it too, of like, sometimes we're like, man, do I really have anything to say? Like, do I really have something that's like outstanding enough that it should be put out there? And then at least that's my first, like, maybe intrusive thought. But then it's like, well, yeah, like the most relatable stuff is the best stuff. You know, like if you're authentic in your songwriting and you put that out there and you're speaking from experience and whatever, whether it's, you don't have to have some crazy origin story to paint a picture that's going to resonate with somebody. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. We don't have to come from, you know, no family and not having a life to then like building yourself up in the most extreme way possible
Totally.
to create the most amazing song in the world. It's like you're just happy, and you have, like you said, you've got things that the rest of the world doesn't have.
Sure. Yeah.
But at the same time, you know what happiness is. A lot of other people have happiness, but your expression of that will resonate with them and then some, which is crazy. It's so cool.
Yeah, definitely. I like that.
That's sick. So, I want to nitpick. Josh, do you have anything? I feel like you're just like being quiet.
Because the Black Sun, man.
Oh, the Black Sun.
Black Sun.
Next song. That's the next song.
Yeah, the Black Sun. Take a picture real quick. Just have that thought.
Yeah.
Creative process.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's because you're a big songwriter.
Yeah. I don't know where it is, but Sam knows this. I think I brought it up to you too. But before heading out on my mission, I grabbed 2 journals, one for like the daily writing and another one for songwriting. And I think I use only like maybe an eighth of that book. And then in the back of it, I like jotted song ideas, video ideas to do for us and all that. And I think with that writing process, it helped with coming up with better rhyme schemes to be able to do play on words. Because, I mean, you see how I rap before, how it was 2 rhyming lines, next 2 lines, different words, but same rhyme and all that. And it was like the cheesy James the Mormon type raps, you know? And like, but at first it's good, but when you notice it's the same thing over and over again, as you get bored of it, you know? So then with that practice and then with stories jotting down, and also how it was like a music journal for me, like everything that I don't put in my journal, I'm putting it on the book. Lots of the songs gave me ideas. A whole bunch of them I would like to do something in the future, but it's just like a secret vote for me. And then it helped me rewrite the second verse for Our Day that we still haven't.
It's an old demo we made years ago.
An old song. I rewrote the second verse because the original second verse I wrote in a day just because we were trying to get something out before I left on my mission. And then the whole 2 years I was out reworking it, and it's so much better. But it got to the point where I was thinking a lot about other artists and how they put their stories out. And then, like, it's all about being, like, putting your shoes on, having them fill it, and then, like, seeing the connections, right? Like, a good example for this would be AJR with 100 Bad Days. How, like, everyone writes a song about how awesome their life is, all the great stuff coming out of it, and then they're just telling their stories at parties and everyone's around them. Well, AGR did a twist with that, and instead of telling about the good stuff that happened to them, they talk about the bad stuff so everyone can relate to them. And then, like, just coming to that connection, and then everyone's, like, their best friends, you know? So then when it came with the song I wrote for Geo, the 1/4/15, that one is a 7-minute song. Just because I originally had the idea for a guitar, for it being a song on the guitar, and it was the final part, right? And then I started messing around on GarageBand, because that's how I started with the music, just on GarageBand. Started messing around, found a nice instrumental, layered it, added drums, and then it turned into a 3-verse rap song about basically me in like the darkest year of my life, and then getting hope about changing the day my brother was born. So then that
cool.
turned into the second verse being like perspective of like me changing everything, me hoping like seeing him grow up and how it makes me feel, hoping that good comes to him in his future, which leads to the third verse, which is like all the stuff I plan and hope to see from him. And then it's all basically the first line that came to my head to start this song was I want to be the hero that you already think I am. So then just build around that, and then that helped with like the rhyming a lot more because you told me how it was already a lot better, and then just all the lyrics coming out. And then when it came with Let You Go, that one was more like, how can I tell a story but shorten that amount of time, because it's what, like 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's not too long. 3.5 maybe.
And long story short, it's basically about me because I was in a relationship for only 2 weeks, just because of while I was like, she was great, she was amazing, she was nice, but with the yeah, it's this one, but
Yeah, it's our song.
from the stuff that I've had growing up and then developing the high anxiety with it, every time I was with her, I felt depressed, shaky, because my anxiety was kicking in. And we tried to make it work, but it came to the point like, that I don't think we can have this relationship right now until I'm able to settle my stuff. So that's what that whole song idea came through. But even the way that I wrote it, like, I think technically the first verse is me talking about me, and then like I throw glimpses of that in the second verse, but it's more like a expanded area, so anyone could relate to and think that I'm talking about them rather than me talking about me. You know, so then that's basically the plan that I've told Sam for the songwriting process. Like, if we just throw a little bit of us into it with like plans of the future or stuff that we've experienced, but then make it pretty broad so other people can relate to it, it will be a lot easier for others to connect to our stuff.
Yeah.
I like that, yeah.
It's so crazy how everyone has their own creative writing processes in songwriting. Like, for you, what's like, you've got a few, Thought of You, right? The Thought of You song. When you're writing those lyrics, how did that go? How did you get to that? Because those are really good. The things that you write specifically, like, they flow. It's nice. What's your secret?
Is that the one with that rap verse that you wrote for a song that you and I wrote a long time ago?
No.
Oh, that's a different one?
That one, though, I wrote it for you because you were like, dude, write a verse. I was like, bet. And then we actually put it together. You're like, wow, it flows. I'm like, yeah it kind of does. It's pretty cool. But it's literally, I'm going to be honest, the reason why it's like this, because I'm always in my feelings. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all.
Fair.
Always in my feelings. Y'all know how I am. Especially, like, you know, when I just play a random instrumental. I'm just, like, writing down. You're like, bro. I was like, I know. And you're like, stop being a simp. I'm like, I'm not. I'm just sad. But most of the time, it's just all the experiences in life, you know? Like, the thought of you is just, yeah, it's about,
yeah, boom, there's the bleep.
beep, it's about beep.
So you're definitely like attached to certain experiences that inspire specific songs, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's like when you're writing a song, if you're writing a love song, you've got that one person in your head, right?
Oh yeah.
That's how you operate. I've learned that. Writing with you, that's what I've learned.
Oh yeah. Especially, you know, how we wrote Good Day.
Yeah.
It's all like we're talking about somebody.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was talking to my brother-in-law, and I was like, yeah, it's about one of my favorite siblings. And he's like, so who is it? I was like, beep.
Right in front of him.
That's so sick. That's cool, man. So, okay. You're working on an album.
Well, wait. What about you? What's your process?
Yeah, what is yours? Don't
This
skip
guy
over you.
trying to skip himself.
Who are you, Tupo, huh?
Well, okay, so I used to do the same thing. Well, I've slacked terribly since the past few months. But I used to write a song every day.
I remember you telling me that.
I used to do that
Yeah, I
all the time.
Yeah.
I'd get up, and now I've actually changed a little bit. I don't write one every day, but I actually am starting to write poetry. Like, I'll write poems, which is similar but different. Like, I wrote a poem the other night.
Dude, the poem he wrote, straight fire.
Yeah.
And so, and I think it's because I get in my own head all the time about song structure and the technicalities of things and whatever. So poetry, when I like write poetry, it helps me get the substance of the song, the context of the song, or what I'm writing, to get what I want to say actually out there. And then after I've written the poetry, it's a little easier to take something I've already created and almost reimagine it into a song. And so I feel like that's what helps me in my creative process. It helps me overcome like writer's block.
Totally, yeah.
Because I think that's, I mean, all four of us. Like
Yeah.
Is writer's block huge for you too?
So yeah, it's so bad.
It gets bad. And so
It does, yeah.
for me, that's my creative process and has kind of switched to that. And I draw from experiences and inspiration. And, you know, when it comes to dating, I'm not a loser, but I definitely can't say I've had a super successful time at it, you know? So it's like, you know, I guess in a way, experience helps when I write. You're very experience oriented. I think you are as well with experience oriented. You are for sure, because you're more very specific about. You're able to go into detail and pull back the layers of experiences. I think I kind of do a little bit of drawing from experience and maybe get a little specific, but I think I like to write things I've yet to experience.
That's cool, yeah.
Or like put myself somewhere else and imagine what that would be like, and then build a story around that, and then certain experiences can kind of feed into the vision or the story that I'm trying to create. I'm really big into like story building. Like when artists put out concept albums, and they've got like, you know, on the side with the music, they've got these hidden things and symbols and storyline and characters. Like that stuff's super interesting to me, and I'm trying to adopt that into my creative process in writing.
It's awesome. I love that.
That's nice. You can kind of see it with Peace of Mind, I guess, because none of us have really been in that moment, but we're picturing it and trying to build a story off of that.
Building that story, yeah.
Like another thing that I do, it's very minimal. Sometimes when we're in deep thoughts, I say something. Like I think because I came back home due to COVID, and I couldn't finish my mission, so I did a lot of walking outside of my area, and then like thinking about stuff, listening to songs, and then sometimes a thought pops into my head, like a line that eventually I'll work on. But there was a line that came to my head that I wrote down that basically said, "I feel like a stranger in my own home." Because my heart is still in Peru, because that's where I served. Everyone's there. Come home to my family for like 2 weeks. Every time I woke up in that bed, it felt like a dream. Like I'm not actually there.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that helps a lot too.
So you play guitar.
Yeah, I
Like,
try.
You primarily write on the guitar.
Yeah, and I don't even
this
do
guy.
necessarily like as much finger picking, but just like chords.
Oh yeah.
Because I just love like the
Strumming.
just sitting down, just playing a song to me,
Yeah.
like, just like right here, just money.
It's
you know?
nice.
Money.
Just classic, just some chords and some good lyrics, you know.
Dude.
Chords
for
and good
real.
lyrics. I wasn't speaking to the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's how you, that's how
He
you,
loves to not speak in the mic.
Screw you guys, okay? Screw you guys.
So okay, I don't want to like. You don't have to, obviously don't have to give away anything because you still want that surprise.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask you, in what you're writing, is it pretty like singer songwriter genre type, like pull out the guitar and vocals and leave it pretty simplistic?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
It's just like, yeah, it's pretty raw, honestly.
I like.
And I'm gonna be honest, like,
Dude,
I'm not afraid.
Shut up, guys. Just because he said raw doesn't mean you freak
No,
out.
it's because I was gonna say something, but I cut myself
Oh,
off.
okay.
That's why.
Sorry, Jeddy.
Very good. I was gonna say, like, honestly, I don't have like the best voice. Like, I'll be honest, I really don't.
I think you have a decent voice. What are you talking about?
It's,
This
yeah, it's
guy.
decent, but like
Better than most.
Better than most, bro.
Come on,
Better
like-
than most, bro.
Have you heard how Ed Sheeran sounded when he started, bro?
I did.
Cheeks, bro,
I've
cheeks.
heard that.
Now
Yeah.
listen to him. He's an angel.
What, did he take vocal lessons? Is
redheaded
that what happened,
angel.
or what?
Some of
Vocal
them
lessons.
don't.
He matured.
Like
and
Adele probably has.
they all have vocal coaches at this point,
Adele.
though. Anyways,
Yeah, I was saying like, I don't really like sometimes how I sound because
Mm.
that's how we all are. When
Oh,
we
yeah,
sing.
that's how it is.
When you
We're
Yeah,
like,
listen to
oh, I
yourself?
hate hearing my voice.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll listen to this podcast again. And I'll be like, I sound so weird. Right now.
Sam, put some auto tune on my
Yeah.
auto-tune the podcast.
Yeah.
No, but I think that it just for me comes down to like doing it because I love it. Because I love doing music. Like
Yeah.
if people don't want to listen to it, they don't have to. But I want to
That's
do
true.
it just because I like to. And music is a way of expression. You know,
Exactly.
it's a way to talk. Really, if you can't talk, sing. You know.
That's true.
Facts.
Camera pause. Hold on. We're going to pause one more time. What happened to the camera? Who wants to go find out? I can go. It's back. Never
I
mind.
think it
Anyways.
was just the TV, not the camera.
Yeah.
How many working songs do you have for the album?
There's gonna be 10.
10? How many do you
Nice.
have ready?
Right now I have 4 ready.
That's cool,
Yeah.
bro.
That's not bad.
That's good, bro.
Yeah,
Gotta
Dude,
be
I'm
picking
so hyped.
cherries.
it'll be good. Yeah, it'll be on everything too. So
Yes.
Collab.
We have to.
we gotta collab.
We have
eventually.
to.
We do.
Yup.
Yeah, one for
Do we-
us, one for you.
Dude, we talked about it in the mission, too.
We did. Yeah, we did talk.
I was
about
like, we got to, like, do stuff. We got
Yeah.
jam sessions even.
I
write
talk
songs.
stuff like
Yeah.
that with one guy. Now he lives in Hawaii.
Well, that sucks.
I know. Why you moved
That's
to
too bad.
Hawaii, Ethan? Freaking cheeks.
too bad he lives in that hellhole.
Yeah, it's nothing like New Zealand.
Fake Zealand, bro.
Dude, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't know you're going to be like the next John Mayer, dude.
Oh man.
For real.
Dude, I won't make you play on camera if you don't want it.
Yeah.
But after, I got to hear some stuff.
Yeah.
Can we hear a
For sure.
sneak peek of sneak peek?
When cameras
Off
are
camera,
off
off
camera.
Yeah, off
I'll
camera.
give you a sneak peek.
Yeah.
I'll give you a
Let's
sneak
go.
peek.
That's right.
Suck it,
You don't get
audience.
to see it. You don't get to
You
hear
have
it.
to wait till it comes out in 2023.
So
Yeah.
all you
Yeah.
girls that are waiting for him to sing. Yeah. Gotta wait.
chill.
This guy.
All right. What do we got today, Tupo?
Oh snaps! All right,
Watch your
people,
ears, boys.
It is time. It is about that time. It's almost an hour. You already know, people. It is Would You Rather? Welcome. Can you tune out? All right, JD, welcome to our favorite segment.
Segma what?
It's called Would You Rather. Basically, it's in the name. You know what it is. You know what it is. How it be. We have a little cup right here. It's
Okay.
all of Would You Rather questions, and because I'm sick and tired of, trying to pull it out of my. Yeah, but yeah. But so Jeddy,
Yeah.
you're gonna stick your hand in here and
Yes,
don't
sir.
stick it too far because you know what happens. We're gonna.
I had to swallow my water finally.
You're gonna pick out one question and you're gonna read it out loud and see our
All right,
answers.
Here we go. This looks like my handwriting.
Ooh, it
Crap,
must be
dude.
nice.
Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every song you hear?
Ooh. You have to sing along to any song you hear or dance to every song you hear.
What would you do?
I would say sing. I can't dance.
Yeah, you're right.
Heard it here first, folks. Josh cannot
My
dance.
Goodness.
You dance. Listen, you can dance better than me. So
It's
if you
because
can
I'm
dance better than
brown.
me, that means you can dance.
Brown people dance better.
You already know I have to pick to sing. I suck, but
I'd probably do sing too.
you gotta do sing. Bro, you can dance though.
I can dance a little bit.
Remember?
Oh, you could dance, bro. Okay,
Dude,
my bad. My
Not
bad.
not
Flex
gonna
on
lie,
everybody.
the way
Flex.
you dress kind of also states that you can dance.
Really?
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't dance.
Dude, he's a
Not
fashionable
chance,
dude.
no.
Yeah, bro.
Fashionable, dude.
Yeah, I hear you be going to like Play-Doh closet and stuff like
He's
that.
the thrift
I-
store
I
king.
pulled up to Plato's closet. I did. I got some good stuff.
Dude, I went there the other day. There's some good stuff.
There is, huh?
There really is.
It's crazy. And when I went like 3 or 4 weeks ago, it was my first time going ever.
Since the
Really?
mission.
Because Linnea worked there.
Oh, really?
She worked there, yeah. So I went and saw her.
Does she not work there anymore?
No, she doesn't. She quit.
Did you get discounts?
No, she didn't hook me up. Yeah, I'm saying that right now. You did not hook me up.
Dang, shout
Dang,
out to
Linnea.
you. Linnea.
Rip.
What kind of name? Linnea. All right.
Dude, back off people's names,
All right,
bro.
no, I'm sorry.
Kind of a name
My
is
bad,
Chupo.
my bad. You call me Poe.
Yeah,
P.O. No,
P.O.U.
P.O.U.
Yeah.
So
All right,
Like,
who
no,
wants to
dude,
pick
they
a
call
name?
you tampon.
Did you?
All right.
We got
Who wants to
another one?
pick next one? One more.
You're
Just one
closer.
more. Just do
All
one
right,
more.
all right, bet. Get at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Would you rather have a pause button in life or a rewind button in life?
Rewind for sure.
Rewind?
Oh, that's a tough one.
That is.
Imagine. Have you seen the movie Click?
Yeah. Yeah. The pause feature would be funny because, like, I can slap or rip one in front of you and you wouldn't know.
You could get away with a lot with a pause.
You pause and
could.
slap them, and then you're like, I'm paused. It's like,
Oh, I just got a major headache. Dude, that movie is
imagine
funny.
a rewind button, though.
I don't know. Because it would be fun, but I would say, for me at least, rewind button would tie in with me changing stuff in the past.
Well, no, here's this. Well,
'Cause,
okay,
like-
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, no, listen to this.
Rick and Morty.
No, yeah, Rick,
I
I
was
was,
just
going to
thinking
say the
about
Rick
that
and Morty
episode.
episode. No, but if you have a rewind button, right, you can use that because obviously there's no rules pertaining to this. You can use that whenever you want, which means you could rewind back to a moment. So what you could do is experience something and experience the consequences and then rewind and get it right, and you get the best of both worlds. Because you get the learning experience, but then you also get it right at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
that's
like,
true.
Groundhog's Day?
Yeah, have you seen like the Edge of Tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
like how they keep on going over the same day
Yup.
and everything.
Exactly.
Like, that's tough now.
Got to go rewind button.
Yeah.
Snaps.
Pause
Yeah.
button would be cool. You get away with a lot. I could rob so many banks.
Oh, you could. for
Rob
sure.
so many.
Be careful, guys.
Man, but the
Sure.
rewind button though, think about it. You can like go to a bank, see how you failed, rewind, go back to the same bank.
Yeah. You get shot. Automatic rewind.
Ah, to the bullets flies out of you.
So he's going to shoot here. I'm going to go like this.
How about you, Jeddy? What would you choose?
Rewind, probably.
Mm.
Kind of
Ooh.
for what you said. I like that. I like that. That's facts.
Dang.
Dude, think of how many. I'd probably have a girlfriend right now if I had a rewind button. Come on now.
Next question. I'm just kidding.
Gosh
It's just
dang.
dead quiet.
Maybe.
She's about to say yes. He rewinds real quick.
Wait. Can't fast forward.
Dude, that's okay. So that's the con to the rewind button. If you like something good's about to happen and then you rewind on accident, like you would have to create the exact same thing
That's
to have
true.
that happen again.
It doesn't happen. Yeah.
Also,
Bruh.
like the 51st dates too.
As well.
That one chick has
Memory lost.
memory loss.
Oh.
So even though he got her one day with like the gate on the waffle fort she was making, he did the same thing the next day. She hated it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dang, that's what Big
It's
Buddha,
very
huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps it up for Would You Rather.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Well,
Jeddy, last words of the people. What you got? I know you're
Last
jumping to the
words.
people.
Yeah, I
always
know.
jumps
I'm
to
not
that.
used to
he
this, man.
skips The,
I'm
he
not
skips
used to
the
this.
guest all the
Last
time.
word.
word to the people.
What do you got to say? What words of wisdom or
I mean, you spit a lot of wisdom already, but what's up? What you got, bro?
what you
eat
got?
fresh.
Man, I gotta say.
What do you have going on in your life? If you know, what do you want to tell
yeah,
them?
Yeah. God is good.
Mm.
God is so good.
Delicious.
And life is good. Life is good. Just enjoy it. Find little things that make you happy and just do your best every day.
Boom.
That's all we can do, right?
Fire.
Nice.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on the show too, guys.
Dude,
Dude, thank you for
Thank
being
you
on
for
the show,
coming,
bro.
bro.
Thank you for
Honestly.
being on the show,
Awesome.
bro. We've been waiting
what
for
we
this
like.
for a while.
It's been good,
I
guys.
know,
I
we-
appreciate it.
And you got to come back.
I will. I'll come back.
Dude, with
I'll
the,
come
with
back
your
and-
dropped album and everything.
I'll come back and play a song.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We
Be
come
live
back.
performance.
Let's go.
Come back to the podcast. We're gonna work on music together. We got to do something together.
For real.
Oh,
we
we
got to
will.
collab. It's a bright future for all of us.
Definitely.
It's
All right.
exciting.
Excited.
It's exciting. You know what time it is? It is 5:46.
No,
What? No, hold on. What?
it's 47.
Stupid watch. Sam,
Stupid watch.
drop that beat.
That was for
so
you.
off pitch.
I know. I was thinking about like, how does it go? oh, it's the.
That's a completely different.
Actually, Sam, drop the real
Yeah,
beat,
drop
bro.
the real beat. Sam.
Alright. Oh, it didn't drop, dude.
Oh,
Dang.
take 2.
Hey, there we
Sam,
go.
drop that beat.
Hey.
Thank you, Jeddy, for being on our podcast, bro.
Thank you, Jay.
Hey,
bro.
Much
Honors
love,
all
brother.
mine, guys.
You know
All
what to
mine.
do, y'all.
You already know.
Drop a like if you like this video.
Like,
Subscribe if you haven't.
You already know. Keep that
And
peace of
remember,
mind, people.
Peace of mind.
Keep on.
Love y'all.
Peace.
Deuces.